All right, Nathan, what are we doing today?
All right, this is our first job in the Hacktory. It's going to be a good one. We've got the VK back. So if you are a fan of the channel and you've already watched a few episodes, we fitted some coilovers and some fresh extractors in this VK a while ago. But this car has come back because we're going to SUMMERNATS again this year. And this car's going, but it's not SUMMERNATS ready. It needs to have the SUMMERNATS party pack in it. And what that includes, hang on, let me just tell you that we're open for business.
Oh, that's just showing off.
So what that includes, okay, is a Truetrac center differential from Harrop. We've got an Eaton Truetrac. It includes a line locker so we can clamp off the rear brakes so we can do some fat skids. We got to drop a new dizzy in it as well. This did go to the carby shop to get tuned, and he said the diaphragm in the dizzy has gone.
Oh yeah.
For the vacuum. So we've got to drop a new dizzy in it. That's easy. And we've got an adjustable panhard rod, because as this car's gone down, the diff has shifted to one side and it scrubs out one wheel. So bolt this in. I'll take it to the boys at Tyre Power Melton, and they can do a wheel alignment for me. But the main important thing are these two bad boys.
Oh yeah, this right here is the SUMMERNATS party pack. This is stage 1 SUMMERNATS pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is stage 1. There's no blower or anything here, but this thing goes all right for what it is.
And this will help it.
And this is going to help it. So your brake line goes in, brake line goes out.
It's electric as well too.
Yeah, and you're just on a button. It's a piece of piss. So we've just got to cut the rear brake line and then just tee it in and out there.
Yeah, right.
Because we're clamping off the rear brake line.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And then button on the steering wheel or wherever the hell you want it.
Oh, ejector-seato, cuz! Is that meant for the
I really hope it comes with brake fittings. It doesn't.
That's a 6 switch.
It's cool, huh?
I want that for my 2-step. Wait.
It's literally just 2 wires.
Sorry, mate. It didn't come with a switch. Yeah.
So that's what we're doing today. We're going to call it the SUMMERNATS Party Pack Special. Insert 80s special.
That's quite a mouthful, right?
All right, SUMMERNATS Party Pack
Special.
Oh, we've got a new voice too.
Oh yes, I don't know whether we told everyone. We have filmed this previously, but I haven't told you. I didn't put it in the episode because it was too long. But we have a hoist.
It's good.
So it's a second-hand hoist. It's a rotary, offset as well too, as you can tell by the way it leans out. It just fits. It's tight, but we made it work.
But it goes higher than the other one.
Yeah, so it is better and it's quieter because it's 3-phase. So, our first job of the day is to figure out how the hell do you get Momo Star caps off? Well, they're not left-hand thread, are they? Like you go forward with them.
Feels like they're not even moving. Surely that's not a giant nut.
So I reckon what we need to do is we get a screwdriver in there and we just lever it out, yeah? All right.
I don't know, should I just try and get something?
Just get a cold chisel, whack it in there. All right, so I've had to phone a friend and we found out that apparently there's a tool and the tool lives in the back. There we go. It's a knockoff.
Pretty much is, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is, yeah. Back on track. We're doing well. We got stumped on how to take the wheels off.
No, surely it uses.
No, it's got.
This is just the center cap.
Yeah.
It's not a real knockoff. There's no way.
But it's a real knockoff Seneca. And then we just get a
screwdriver,
I guess. Or one of our many pry bars.
Brew is a baby pry bar.
We'll get there eventually.
So difficult.
It's off.
Ooh! Ooh!
I know what he's thinking though.
Is that Ford stud pattern?
I definitely know what's happening now.
Looks like I'm buying a set of Momo Stars for my brother. Do you want to take the wheels off?
Yeah. I swear to God, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I know what he's going to say. So this is officially the first day that we're working on a car on camera in the workshop. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So it could be echoey as, or it could be...
Yeah, we got no idea what this episode's going to look like. It could be really dark, so if it's shit, we apologise. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at, obviously, the diff first, because that's our biggest job. So we're gonna take the panhard rod off. I'm gonna start setting up a trans jack so we can lower this diff down and work on it. And then Nate's gonna start taking the brakes off so we can slide those axles out, eh?
Yes, certainly.
Doesn't matter which job we're in, gravity still works the same.
Yeah, it works. I was just testing it out. Yeah. Testing it out. All right, that's off.
It is kind of nice having everything so close, isn't it? Oh, look at you go with the inverted disc brake.
It really is.
You've done this before.
I have.
You've played knifey spoony before. As a Simpsons reference, you wouldn't get it.
Hey!
Lovely. Oh, there's that smell of diff oil. It's got a unique smell,
It
doesn't
does
it?
have a very unique smell. Musky.
Cool.
All right. That's done. Now we can drop as a diff.
Right, we need to get that down. Lovely. Spring's gonna come out. I like that. That is a really good transmission jack. Oh, yeah.
It's concerning that those holes are welded over.
I know, I don't know what the go is there.
This is an earlier Borgie though.
So what Nate's talking about there is, in the Fairlane, when we did the diff, the way that it works, and we'll show you in a minute, is it has these two holes here that you put a brace on and you actually spread the diff. You're actually bending the case to get the center out. Otherwise, they're such a tight fit, you can't just lift them in and out. So we expected to do the same today, and we thought, oh yeah, we know what we're doing, we'll figure it out. But in this case, there's no holes to do that with. So hopefully the center just falls out. Otherwise, we're in a bit of strife. Oh yeah.
Your man. Nice, Gary.
Head to the Fairlane. Well, it looks tiny, doesn't it?
It does.
So, how many people are wondering whether we're actually going to put an LSD in today? Hackshop Garage is back doing an LSD install. Will they get it right this time?
All right, pop those caps off, bad boy. Let's see if she slides out.
I really hope she does.
I'm just praying, man.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm not looking like if we have. Imagine if you had to die grind out that.
I know.
To.
Oh, you could drill it, I guess. We got torque specs for these then?
Yeah, 62 or 42. I know it's either of them.
One cap. Make sure you keep the right sides and the way they came out.
What am I doing? Am I just manhandling it or am I prying it?
Oh yeah, it's kind of loose.
It's moving.
Hey! Well, that was easy. That was way easier than the Fairlane.
There we go. Easy peasy jump. Can't say that. Easy peasy. Cool. All right. I'm happy now.
Yeah,
I'm happy now.
Now I'm happy.
I mean, it's out. We can go and smash on some bearings. We'll check the bearings, make sure that they are the same, because I don't know.
Yep.
So we'll sit the center in. We'll maybe do like a dry fit and look at them, make sure they look the same. Take the ring gear off. Oh, I'm happy. That's good. Oh, I'm so excited now. So excited. All right, do you want to take the ring off?
All right. It's time to take off the ring gear. So, the important thing to note about this is these are left-hand thread bolts. If you're wondering how we know that, there's two reasons why we know that. One, because it says L on the top, which would give you an idea that maybe they're left-hand thread. The way that we found out is we turned it right until snap, and we broke a bolt when we did the Fairlane. That's how we found out, and then we realized when we were looking at the broken head going, what do you reckon the L stands for? So that's how we learned this. So these are left-hand threads. So I'm gonna make sure we're doing it right. So.
It's not turning.
It's not turning?
Nah.
All right. Maybe not.
Oh, this is scary. See? Have some faith.
It's still scary.
I'll tell you what did they do back in the day when they didn't have like these big boy guns?
Wow, this is a big boy gun though. That's not good. That's a different size.
It is a different size. Maybe size down. Oh, look at that. Swimming in there.
What's the go with that? Why would you do that? Why are you confusing us like that? It's a 16 mil.
Maybe they're just like maybe one is different for a reason. So then diff shops have a job. So then people round a bolt.
Yep, you've done the old Randy on number 16 again.
Lovely, lovely.
Unless they've done like what we've done once upon a time, how we snapped a bolt and replaced it with another one.
True.
There we go. This, not good, no bueno.
This, not party.
No party, see? See those little spider gears in there? That's how you know it's an open diff. We know that. I just know the comments are going to be full of just, are you sure it's an LSD this time? I know it. And you know what? Fair call. Alright, so we need that. We're using that. Everything else? Bye. Alright, Nathan. What just happened?
Alright. So the bearings were wrong. Michael was measuring them and they were a touch wider. So I just ran down to the bearing shop, which is just around the corner. And he just matched the part number and got me the right set of bearings. But in being there, Mr. Carl's Diffs was there and overheard mine and the cashier's conversation. And he was like, oh, VL bearings. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, 25 spline. And I'm like, what? And he's like, 25 spline. And I was like, oh, it's a VL diff in a VK. And he's like, yeah, VK 25 spline. And I was like, shit. And then I was like, the whole drive home, I'm like, I don't think that's 25 spline. So I raced in here, picked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. And then I thought, I'll set it on the axle. And then I was like, oh yeah, cool.
It's not meant to do that.
So, look at these bare axles.
I know, it makes me wonder, is it even worth us doing this?
Look at the size difference.
So, for those playing at home, this is a 25 spline axle, this is a 28 spline axle. I'm starting to see why people upgrade axle splines. Look at the difference.
Look at the size
That
difference.
is massive.
Yeah.
So this is what the Truetrac that we bought is made for, because, I don't know whether we mentioned before, but the diff in this thing is actually being swapped out to a VL diff.
Yes.
So it's different to a VK.
So what we know now is that Holden decided to cheap out and put 25 spline axles in their freaking Commodores.
So the VLs apparently, which is a VL diff, come in both a 25 spline and
Yes.
28. 28 being the higher performance by the sound.
Well, the VL Turbo is a 28 spline.
Yeah, so that's the difference. So
Tiny little bit of research that I did.
yeah, whereas this is a 25. Now it's a little baby. We're going to make it a little bigger.
Yeah. We went to Carl's Diffs up the road, had a chat with him. It's way too hard to get standard 28 spline axles, which I'm pretty sure is a VL Turbo diff. So he just said a set of billet axles will cost you $850. And because it's not my bank account, phone a friend. Hey, you're going to now have to spend $850 on axles. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Why is that? Too bad, too sad. So we got some axles on order, so they should hopefully get here next week. That's where we're at. That's what we're going to do. Parts are on order.
Carl did mention that it might be worth just throwing in 31 splines, but we figured that's a little bit overkill. We already have a 28 spline locker. Let's just stick with what we've got. 28 is going to be more than enough in this thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a good upgrade for this thing. So I'm pretty excited to get there.
The party pack just went stage 2.
Yeah, the party pack leveled up a touch.
Yeah. Anyway,
should be good.
On to other stuff. Righto, well that holds us up for the diff. As we said, we're going to have to wait till the billet axles arrive, so we're going to ditch that for the minute. We were going to go look at the line lock, but the line lock isn't going to work because we need to have the brakes in place to be able to bleed it and all that and test it anyway, so we can't do that until the diff is in, which means we're probably left with doing the distributor changeover. So we're changing over to this. It's an electronic distributor. I think this just came off eBay. I've used these before. Sometimes they're hit and miss. If you get the one with a Bosch module in it, they're usually pretty good. Hopefully this has got the same, but we're just going to chuck this in anyway. This is using the what looks like the original, the really big tops on them. That's got some issues with it.
It has a really bad warm start, this car.
Does it?
Yeah, and the carby guy said it's your distributor.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to swap it out to this to see if it's any different, see if we can make it run better. So, we should check what
We should probably check what the timing is now.
Alright, time to gas ourselves out. Luckily we've got a fan in here. Nathan assured me that this has a really easy cold start, so
It does.
let's see what it does.
No foot.
Alright, we'll let it get warm, then we'll check timing so we can match it. And that's pretty much it, really.
Yeah, that's it. Put it top dead center, drop her in, and see if it runs better when it's warm.
That's SUMMERNATS right there. I bought a new timing light. We definitely have to work on our ventilation.
I'm gonna guess 10 degrees.
4 degrees.
4 degrees. Wow, okay.
That's 4 degrees.
Wow.
That's not a lot.
No.
Now that we've figured out what our timing is, we need to get this thing at top dead center. And that's what Nathan's doing right now.
Trying to. It's just because it's got an old school Gilmore belt drive on it. Gilmore Girls. The engine's almost there. The mark is right there.
Well, you can probably turn it from the alternator. Let's see if it works. Yeah, kind of.
Can you eyeball me?
Stop.
Very good, very nice. Alright. Where is number 1? I'm currently sitting on this lead. Where's that?
Then we're 180 degrees out.
Must be out. So we'll get it to TDC, proper TDC.
Yeah.
And then we'll know where 1 is and we'll mark where 1 is on the cap.
Yeah.
And then we'll just place it all over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do
That way we don't lose anything. Because we're pretty good at firing orders.
that. We've never got it right yet.
So that's number 1. That one there, and that one is going to Unero 1 Cylindre. So let's just mark that as 1. Alright. Before we go ripping timing apart,
Is there anything we've forgotten?
is there anything we've forgotten? We're at top dead center. We're at number 1 cylinder. We know that. We know where 1 is on the dizzy cap, so that means we can just go through the firing order.
Yep.
We're ready to pull this out?
Okay.
Good?
Good.
Let's go! Where's the knife? There we go.
Look at the size of that sucker.
Oh, it's massive, isn't
Oh,
it?
hang on.
I didn't even reckon this would be pulled out.
I can't get the bloody thing up.
Just keep rotating it. I reckon it's just a bit gummed up.
Help me lift at the same time. Ready?
Oh my god.
There we go. My God. It's doing it again.
Is it really? It's probably on the second part of the dizzy, that's why.
Yep. Oh my God. Got it.
Got it?
Yep. Right, so if you're wondering why it was so hard to get out,
Ooh,
when's the last time this thing had an oil change?
Never. I think he's
sort
gonna.
of seems that way.
I think he's gonna have to do an oil change before Souvenirs.
Absolutely, look at that.
Holy crap!
I wonder it didn't want to come out.
I did notice the rear main leak. What it was leaking was very black oil.
Look at that is sludge. Yeah, gone.
Gone?
Gone.
There you go. The old mate knows what he's doing.
So why we're changing this one out is because that vacuum, the vacuum advance here, is no longer working. That little valve there should go in and out when you apply vacuum. That won't move. There's just no vacuum, so the diaphragm's gone. It's pretty common. So obviously that means as you accelerate and under load and all that sort of thing, it's not adjusting timing, which means it's going to run poorly. I don't know whether it's going to affect the cold start, to be honest. A warm start, I don't think it will, but
I don't know either, but we'll see if it.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Like it's got a great cold start, but the hot start is terrible.
Yeah, you watch the cold start go. Shit,
Yeah, I know.
that start be good. All right, well, we don't have an oiling can at the moment, so we're just gonna go old school.
Lovely!
Ready?
Let's go.
Because I'm dripping oil. Let's go.
Oh, look at that camera work. Oh, where's the gasketter?
It's on it.
You
I'm
holding
holding
it?
up. Oh, nailed it.
Perfect. All right. Let's do the dizzy cap.
So the question is, can we finally get a firing order right?
First try.
First try. Now you're really good at this, so I'll leave it to you.
No, I'm terrible. You take one.
Uh-oh.
No, we should have made it like this.
Yeah, but look, it's gonna go underneath.
Yep. Next one.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to do it after all this. That worked out well. The cheater's way of doing it.
It really is, isn't it?
Alright, we should be good to go.
Alright, fire in the hole. We know what we're doing.
Alright, turn it off because I need to rotate it. How much are we out? 6 degrees advance, we're gonna retard.
It's tight in there, isn't it?
Great engine holding, except for this one bolt. Yeah, you watch and I'll turn.
Full, that's it there. Yeah, pretty much full.
Oh, this car sounds good, eh?
Lovely. Alright, hopefully we fixed the hot start issue with a better dizzy.
Well, technically that was a hot start.
Oh, that's true.
That is a win. That's one win we've had today.
Yeah, definitely a good win. I mean, the other win is we're putting billet axles in. So we're going to call it for the day. Billet axles are on order. We've fixed the distributor issue, so it's good that that's fixed. We still need to look at the line lock, so we're probably going to look at putting it on the rear setup.
Which is the reverse setup, but it's sort of what we want. It turns
Yeah.
out the line lock that we bought is more for launch control. So it's supposed to hold the front
Yeah,
brakes.
it holds the front brakes, but we're gonna do the old switcheroo and put it on the rear brake lines, so then we can actually like control the front brakes. But we're a little bit worried about popping a master cylinder with it, but a lot of research says that people run it like that. But anyway, we'll be back onto this thing the minute we get some parts. Make sure you tune in for the next time we're working on this, and if you haven't already, make sure you head over to our website where you can buy some merch. So we'll see you in the next episode.
No, we'll see you when we got all the parts.
We'll see you when we got all the parts. It's almost like getting a HSP. It's a snack pack. It's the SUMMERNATS snack pack.
Hackshop SUMMERNATS pack. HSP.
HSP.
Hackshop SUMMERNATS pack.
Oh my god, I love that.
We have to
That's
make a sticker.
That. Hang on, we need to write this down.
Yeah, write that down somewhere before we forget it.
Wonder what that's for.
I think there's a problem with this exhaust, Michael.
Yeah, it's got a hole, I think.
It's got a hole in it. Hey! Hey!
Explain to the people what's going on.
We've got a new camera. It's really snazzy. Oh, I don't distract you. What was it doing?
This is like a little Tommy gun.
Oh, that's golden.
Power of love.
What's that say?
No skids for you.
Not SUMMERNATS party pack. Oh, okay.
It hit the ground.
Under the sea. Where are you, little guy? Oh, it's there. Oh,
We're gonna get so much more footage.
I know, Yank. It's gonna get all the little areas.
On a side note, can we just say how cool the shop looks for the minute? I mean, we've got a Gemini just sitting here waiting for the past 2 years. Cortina and a VK.
And then have a look out the front.
Oh yeah, and then there's
We got quite a lineup.
Nathan's FG as well too. We've got the XE out front and the Fairlane. We're doing alright for 2 idiots in a shed. He just can't help himself.
Nope.
Oh, now we're in trouble. Oh, it actually looks really good.
That's dangerous, Michelle.
It actually looks.
Oh man, that looks so good.
The colour is actually the same colour as your car.
It really is, isn't it?
All right, people, what do we say? Does he need to buy some Momos?
How good does that look?
It looks good. Well, now you've gone and done it.
What?
Now you know that you need them, so.
I know. Anyone got a set?
I was trying to keep it straight
I know.
the whole
I
time.
could tell.
And you were as well.
Yeah. Well done. Put it there. Ow. Bit thirsty?
You're not this cool.